Hey guys, we are back. It's Draft Day Sports College Basketball 2021. About a week ago, I posted a the end video about this playthrough because I wasn't doing the game justice with the bugs I was dealing with, and I didn't want to represent the game in that manner. So I figured I would put it on hiatus until I was able to get it sorted out. And through the good help of the people over at Wolverine Studios, I was able to get it worked out. So we are good to go. You can see standings work, the insights work. And the only thing that I need to do, which I can do offline in between episodes, is get the logos because they're all there. They're just for some reason they're not uploading. So I just need to go into Cal State Northridge, look at their school info, browse for the team logos, and I don't think you guys can see what's on my screen, which is perfect, but we look for Cal State Northridge right there, and voila, it works. So I just have to go through and update all of the logos. So at any rate, it was another really good season for us. If we go back to, we are Conference I. Where are we? Right there. We finished the year 21-6, 14-2 in the conference. Our net rank is 15, so we're not ranked. At least I don't think we are. Let's look at we weren't last time I checked, but let's look at the polls. Yeah, we're not ranked, but we are 15th in the net rankings. So. Good season for us. We finished first in the conference, which means we will be moving up to conference. What's that? Conference H next season. 14-2, 21-6 overall, 9-1 in our last 10. It was a very good season. Let's look at stats really quickly. So. The good and the bad. The good is that our two top scorers were freshmen and sophomores. Joe Prosser came in, averaged 14 and 3 to go along with 2 assists and about a steal and a half a game as a freshman. Jabari Williams, 10 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. And the bad is that our next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 top scorers are all seniors. So we are going to have some work to do in recruiting. We still have some work to do in recruiting, although we do have a couple of good players coming in, or at least one good player. Tyron Scott is going to be an absolute monster next season. You can see he's a 4.5-star / 5-star player. We get him for a couple of years. So Prosser, Williams, and Scott will be sort of the main core of our team next year, along with whatever we're able to bring in. And so far, all we've been able to bring in is Chris Fall, who's a 6'10 senior, who will likely play alongside. We'll probably start both of them. We have a lot of interest. A couple of these guys are dum-dums, and we can't sign them. I think Fred Murphy and is it Brian Marsh? No. There are a couple players in here who are under 800 SATs who we won't be able, or under 900 SATs that we won't be able to score to sign. But we do have scholarship offers out to Brian Marsh, Avi Delzell, and Perry Bailey, 2 power forwards and a small forward. We need to figure out the point guard situation because we don't really have any true point guards on the team starting next season. So we've put a thing into Mia Cohen, but he's not interested in us right now. In fact, we haven't been able to generate any interest from any point guards at all. So ball handling may be an issue next season, but that's for next season. So we are at the conference tournament, so we're going to do what we normally do, which is sim through the conference tournament until the championship game. We'll do the NCAA tournament and then the round 1 game. So let's take a look quickly. You can see we get obviously a bye because we won the conference tournament, so we'll sim through the first round. And I hope you guys are glad that this series is back. I enjoy this game. It's fun. It's pretty fast paced. I mean, there's a lot to it, but the way I'm playing it is fast paced because, the whole point of this is to advance year after year after year. And if I spent 3-4 episodes on every season, this would take forever. So we're playing Stephen F. Austin. Does it have our... How did we do against Stephen? We beat them. I just don't remember. I think we beat them by almost 20. Stephen F. Austin, we beat him 76-62. Prosser at 29 in that one. So let's sim through and see if we can advance. Wow, we lose in the first round of the tournament to Stephen F. Austin, 77-66. That's going to hurt us. I assume we will still make the conference tournament or the NCAA tournament, but yeah, that one hurts. That one hurts. A couple players led the way, scoring really nice there. For us, it was Duncan off the bench, and then Wheat, Watson, and Proser each had 10. Wow, okay. Well, that was an unexpected twist to the start of this series, or the start of this episode. So let's move on and see what happens as far as tournament time comes. We're only asked to make the AIT, which is the NIT in real life. It was just I didn't change it when I started the play. I didn't change the postseason tournaments when we started, so they're all labeled incorrectly, but you get the idea. So we'll keep simming ahead here through the conference tournaments. Oh, we got to look at scouting because we're almost out of money. So we're only going to be able to visit the homes of, I think, 2 players when the time comes. So we're going to have to choose carefully. Yeah, we're at $2,300. A home visit is, I think, $850. So we're going to be able to visit 2 players, and that's it. So that's going to be a bit of a challenge, but we'll probably just try to lock down the players that are highest, that we're highest on their list. In fact, let's go in here real quick and all right, so Cohen, we're not even on his list, but we should still talk to him. See if we can get some information. See if we can generate some interest here right at the end of the season. All right, let's end that call. Let's look at Bailey. We are 3rd on Bailey's list. Okay, so we've already talked to Bailey about everything. Dalzell, we're 8th. We've already talked to him about everything. And my phone went off. And Marsh, we are 9th, and we've already talked to him about almost everything. So let's talk to Marsh really quickly, and what am I doing? Let's talk to Marsh. Call. And just lock the rest of these down. All right. So we've at least talked to everybody. Oh, that's the old scouting report. I'm like, why are we playing them again? Let's keep simming. So 21-7, 14-2 in the conference. Not a bad year, I mean, it wasn't a great year, but not a bad year. Losing in the first round of the conference tournament makes things look a lot worse than they actually are, I think. But 21-7 versus, if we had won the conference tournament, we would be 24-6, and that would look a whole lot better. So anyway, all right, let's get to the selection show, and it's going to be noisy. Let's watch the show and see where we end up, or if we end up. So Brown, Alabama A&M, Hawaii, North Dakota, Prairie View, Texas A&M, CC, and UIC against Oregon State are the playing games. Texas against Brown or Alabama A&M, the number 1 overall seed 31-2. Florida against Wyoming. Duke against LaSalle. Wake Forest, George Mason. Creighton, Bethune-Cookman. Michigan, McNeese State. Miami against New Mexico. Oklahoma, Oklahoma State as the 8-9 in the first round. Florida State, Bucknell. UCLA, Cal State, Bakersfield. Another Battle of Los Angeles. Memphis, Cleveland State. Auburn, Charleston Southern. Vermont, the number 5 seed Catamounts against Prairie View or Texas A&M. CC, Stanford, Belmont. BYU, Kentucky. Tennessee, Colorado State. Illinois against Texas, Rio Grande. Gonzaga, Houston. Wisconsin, USC. Purdue, Arizona State. Virginia against Oregon State or UIC. Southern against Butler. Georgia against George Washington at St. Mary's in Mississippi. Are we going to miss the NCAA tournament? Maryland against Hawaii or North Dakota. Arizona, Northwestern State. Oregon, Central Florida. Vanderbilt, BC. Iowa against Holy Cross. VCU against UMass. Iowa State, Texas Tech. There we go. We make it as an 8 seed. An at-large 8 seed taking on the Wolfpack of North Carolina State. So they think North Carolina State's going to win. We're going to have to wait and see what happens. So there we go. North Carolina State. We make the NCAA tournament against the Wolfpack. So we'll take a look at recruiting real quick and make sure there's nothing we need to do. I'm really just waiting for the visit recruit stage so that I can visit the recruits and invest the time there. So we've got Dalzell as warm, which is good, and Marsh as warm, which is good. But I really would like to lock down Bailey as well because I need smaller players, frankly. Marsh and Dalzell are going to be good. Don't get me wrong. At least I think they're going to be good. We'll see. But all right, let's play this game against North Carolina State. Keep simming ahead. And if we lose in the opening round, I might just go to the off season, or we might just do a quick episode here. I'm not really sure. I'm just glad to be back at it. I was bummed out when I had to end the season, end the playthrough. But they were able to figure it out. Apparently, it had something to do with the parentheses around the conference name. So Conference I, Conference J. There were parentheses around the I and the J, and it was causing some issues. So first things first, let's go. Can I find North Carolina State? Let's do it this way. I want to add their logo because that's going to bug me. So they are in Conference D. So we got to go up to Conference D. Find a North Carolina State. Nevada, North Carolina State. Where are they? Oh, just looking right at them. All right, the Wolfpack. All right, let's get back to our game, where we're going to take on the Wolfpack. So they're 20-9. We are 21-7. Let's play the opening round. All right, for the Wolfpack, Michael Telly, Matt Walton in the backcourt. Odie Lumpkin, Stephen Gray, and Llewellyn Head is their front court. Head 13-9 as their center for us. Johnny Watson, really good season. Look at that, 10.5 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists a game. The freshman Joe Prosser leads the way, 14 a game. Jabari Williams, Alan Tobias, and Chris Wheat. So freshman, a sophomore, and 3 seniors for us. So let's get to it and see if we can defeat the Wolfpack in the first round of the NCAA tournament. You miss a 3 off the bat, and Joe Prosser gets a shot to go right away. They tie it at 2. Miss a 3 there. They turn it over. We turn it over. Missed jumper by Williams. And I like the recent plays down at the bottom. It just makes it easier to do sort of this play-by-play because you can just look and see who actually did it. So we're up 4-2. We're up 6-2 as Wheat hits the shot. Chris Wheat, a really solid performer considering he was, I think, underrated in terms of his ratings. He's never been higher than a 2.5-star player, and he's averaged double digits, I think, every single season. We're up 10-4 as Watson hits that one. Johnny Watson having a really, really nice senior season. 2 points, 2 assists, and a rebound already in this game. 10-4. Turnover by Tobias. It's 3 turnovers already. They miss a 3. And we turn it over. Offensive foul. But then we get a layup down at the other end for Wheat. He's got 4 points. Shot missed by Oliver in the paint. They get 1 free throw. It's a 5-point UNH lead. 12-9. His head gets another basket. We turn it over again. That's 5 turnovers now. Make it 6. Got to stop turning the ball over, guys. Oliver gets the shot in the paint to go. It's 14-13. UNH with a 1-point lead. Missed jumper. And they get an and 1, and they're winning by 2 now. And another turnover. That's 6 turnovers, and we're down 4. 2 free throws for Prosser to get us back within 2. Now, I said that losing in the first round of the conference tournament was a bit disappointing, but we still had a good season. I would say if we lose the first game of the conference tournament and lose in the first round of the NCAA tournament, that turns a positive season into a meh season. I think it's a base foul line jumper by Coffey there. 2 free throws for Stevie Gray. Yeah, it just, you go 21-6 and then lose your final 2 games of the season. That's sort of a bummer. 2 free throws for Howard. 1 out of 2 for Coffey. We trail by a point. He missed both free throws down at the other end. We miss a 3. I don't think we have a 3-pointer in the game. No, we're 0 for 3. 2 free throws for Wheat. Bring us within a point. Yet another 3 free throw attempt, and they made 2 out of 3. So we're down 5 now. Make it 3 as Tobias hits the shot. Be nice to hit a 3-pointer here at some point. Missed shot by Prosser. They get the offensive rebound. There's a 3-pointer from Prosser to put us to tie it, but now they get 2 more free throws. Tobias hits a couple to charity stripe to tie it at 32. They get 2 out of 3 at the line. That's their third, I don't know what you want to call it, third foul on a 3-point attempt. 38-36. Prosser's got 13 in the first half. We keep turning it over, man. It's 10 turnovers in the first half. We're down 4. We're under a minute left. 2 more free throws for them. We're down 6. Missed three-pointer. Two more. It gets a ton of free throws. They've taken 24 free throws in the first quarter. First half, rather. Johnny Watson made the half-court shot to bring us within 2 at the half. So we're down 44-42. Gray leads the way with 10. Hetty has 5, Walton with 6, Telly with 4, Lumpkin with 2, Savage with 9 points off the bench, 7 free throws, Howard with 4, all from the charity stripe. Jackson had 4, Branch, Radoncic, and Lyle played and didn't score. They only shot 46% from the field. They were 0 of 6 from the free throw line, but they were 18 of 24 from the free throw line in the first half. 16 rebounds, turned the ball over 7 times for us. Prosser led the way with 13. Watson had 5 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, and 2 steals. Wheat had 6. Tobias had 6. Williams struggled, no points in 16 minutes. Off the bench, Duncan and Coffey each had 5. Oliver had 2. Calhoun and Avery played, didn't score. We shot 12 of 25, 48%, 3 of 8 from behind the three-point line, 13 of 14 from the charity stripe. We turned it over 10 times. So we had to do a better job taking care of the ball, although we do have one of their best players in foul trouble, so that's good. The only player with 3 on our side is Avery. So let's see if we can erase this 2-point deficit here in the second half. And we do right off the bat is Jabari Williams, who doesn't score in the first half, gets a basket right away to start the second half. Missed three-pointer. Turnover. 46-46 as Prosser hits that one. They turn it over. And then we turn it over. So two turnovers in the first 2.5 minutes of the half after me talking about how we have to do a better job of taking care of the ball. 1 out of 2 at the line for Prosser. We're down by a point. They missed the 3. Two missed shots there, a missed three-pointer and a missed putback. Another foul called. We're down by 2. Prosser hits the jumper there. It's tied. Everyone's going to foul out at this rate. 51-49, they're leading. We get a basket from Duncan. He missed the shot. We get a three-pointer from Prosser, who's up to 21 points now for the freshman. Coming out party for the freshman, Joe Prosser. 54-52 UNH with the lead. There's a missed jumper by Prosser. They get an and 1, and now they're leading. And we turn it over, and now we're down by 3. It's a back-and-forth game here. 1 out of 2 at the line for Jabari Williams. They hit a three-pointer, and all of a sudden it's a 5-point lead. Damn, they got the offensive rebound. We're down 7. There's a basket for Wheat in the paint. And we get a basket from Avery to bring us within 3. Missed three-pointer. They missed the 3 as well. We turn it. No, it was a block shot. So we're down 5 with 9.5 minutes left here. And we turn it over. We're down 7. It's our biggest deficit of the game, I think. No, now it's 10. 2 missed free throws by Prosser. All right, we're down 12. So we need a run here. And we don't. We just turn it over. Missed three-pointer. We get the offensive rebound. Two free throws for Coffey. We're down 12. We need like 6 stops in a row here. Well, there's 1 stop. Something just happened. It looked like a intentional foul because they got 2 shots and the ball, so we're down 13. And this one's just about over. So it's going to be kind of disappointing to end our season this way. So we're down 11 now. Down 13. Yeah, the defense is. I mean, we've turned the ball over way too many times. 17 turnovers. 17 turnovers. We can't stop them here in the second half. It's crazy. 82-68. So we may play through the offseason. This is sort of leaving a foul taste in my mouth, as it were. We're down by 17. Yeah, we can't stop them. And I wonder how much of that, we'll have to look at the stats when it's over, but I wonder how much of that is foul trouble. You know, how many of our top players fouled out. 2 missed free throws there. A missed free throw there. $85-70 as Jabari Williams hits that one. Yeah, that's just about gonna do it. So we lose 85-72, which sucks, but that's okay. The offense was just bad. We shot 45%. We were 5 of 16 from behind the three-point line, and we turned it over 18 times, and that's really what did it to us. They shot 36 free throws. That helps there as well. So we limited Hetty to only 7 points, but he had 10 rebounds. Gray had 17. Savage had 18 off the bench. For us, it was Prosser and really nothing. Prosser had 21. Nobody else in double figures. Tobias with 9 in his last game. Turned it over 6 times. Wheat had 8 and 6 in his final game. Watson 7 points, 4 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 steals in his final game. So that's going to do it. We lose in the first round of the conference tournament. We lose in the first round of the NCAA tournament. So not a good end of the season for us. So we're going to sim ahead now, see what we can do about some last-minute recruiting. I'm just waiting for it to say contact so that we can start to we can decide who we want to bring in, because we can only bring in 2 people, really. I need more money. And to be fair, I did spend more money on my staff this season, so hopefully we'll be able to get some more money from the board of directors. BC defeats Holy Cross. Can we do it yet? Yep. Okay, so we're at the contact stage now. All right, so Perry Bailey, we're going to visit him. We're going to talk to him about location. We've had good luck with players from Illinois. So Bailey and Marsh, yeah. Let's see if we can get Marsh in with academics. And that's going to be it. We are out of money. So we got $5 left. We can afford a Happy Meal on the way home. We'll see how that goes and see if we're able to land those 2 recruits. Be nice to have an extra $3 or $4 grand right now just to make a couple more visits. UCLA kills Belmont. Bruins on Bruins matchup there. Texas Tech beats VCU. Man, I'm such an idiot. I've been talking about this, about not seeing this for ages. And here it is, right in front of me. So, all right. So the regions are set. You've got Texas against Duke, Florida State, UCLA. Oh, so you got a 1-3, 1-2, 1-2, and a 13 versus a 10 out west. BC against Texas Tech in the Sweet 16. Florida State beats UCLA. So we got a message. Hopefully that's a, hey, I'm coming to your school message, and not a, we've decided to go elsewhere message. Okay, so both of these guys liked their visits, so that's good. I can't do anything else, so it's now just sitting here and waiting until they make decisions. So we got $5 to spend. Texas Tech is going to the Final Four. So we are set. Texas Tech, Florida State, Illinois, and Texas Tech is your Final Four. Oh, look at that game. 105-102, the Jackrabbits against Southern Utah. When are we going to play this Final Four, guys? Jackrabbits score 105 points in one game and then 49 the next. Interesting. I think we're here now. So Texas against Florida State, Illinois against Texas Tech. And Texas Tech defeats Illinois. The number 10 seed Red Raiders are going to the national championship game where they're going to take on who? I hope it's Texas. I hope we have a Texas Tech final. We do. Texas Tech in the final of the NCAA tournament. Let's see. And Texas defeats Texas Tech 77-66 in the title game. All right, let's look at the award winners. All right, so our conference Man, we have moved up. We were Conference V when we started. So Joe Prosser wins Freshman of the Year. I win Coach of the Year again. First team All-Conference. Prosser is the only one on there. Second team All-Conference, Johnny Watson. So good for Johnny as he graduates as a second team All-Conference. All right, so we got a couple messages. I don't want a coaching job. All right, we improved the school prestige to 36. That's the highest it's ever been. Good for us. I still don't think we have any money. Yep, $5. Do we make a run at this guy? I mean, he's warm into. Look at, we got Bailey, Dazell, Marsh, and another center. What I want is this guy right here, Mia Cohen, to start showing some interest. Let's skip that. We don't want a coaching job. How is Alabama A&M on probation? What could they have possibly done? Bunch of messages. That could be good. Oh, I saw some letters of intent. Perry Bailey, Avi Dazell, Brian Marsh. So we got all three of them. So our recruiting class now looks really good. We had, look at that, start with Dalzell, the number 189 overall prospect in the nation. Great inside shooter. Going to be a great low post presence for us. Brian Marsh, 139th overall prospect. Just a good shooter all in all. Good scorer. Perry Bailey, 110th overall. Again, a good shooter. Average at some other things, but should be a nice player. And then Chris Fall, number 72 overall. Look at that. A- inside shooting. A+ rebounder. He's going to be great in the paint. We're just still waiting on, really, we have one scholarship offer remaining, and maybe we just make it to somebody who is interested in us and just call it a day. Like, can he pass the ball? He's a C+ passer. Come on, Mia. Problem is I can't I can't. There's no budget left, so I can't do anything there. So we'll just wait and see. Maybe we'll get lucky, and he'll come. He'll want to come play for us, even though he's not showing any interest. We offered him a scholarship. My team has coaching vacancies. Why does my team have coaching vacancies? My third assistant. Okay. Well, let's find a third assistant and just pay him a little bit more and just be done with it. Let's look at, I don't know if you could hear that, but yes, that was my stomach. I am hungry. Let's go. Let's find a youngster. Chris Jackson. Let's see if we can sign him. So he wants between 18 and 58. So what if we offer him 35 for 3 years? Will you take that? So I think what I'm going to do is I'll play this up to the end of the season. We'll call it an episode, and then next episode will be first game of the year like we normally do, and then the postseason. So end this one, not short, but shorter, I guess. We're only going to get one game in here. But as now that I've got 5 different Let's Plays going on, I need to start winning some titles here soon in something so that I can end one of these, as I've got this playthrough, the Draft Day Sports Celtics playthrough. I've got Franchise Hockey Manager with the Bruins, and then I've got the 2 Out of the Park playthroughs. So, messages. Oh, we must have signed him because we were able to skip. So let's increase the budget and see if we can get some more money. Request approved. We are up to 175,250. Great. So we made an extra 11K. So that would have been huge this season, as we could have. Okay, recruiting is done, so we can't recruit anybody else. So let's end the season. We'll switch over to the beginning of next season. We'll take a look at the recruiting class. We've got 1 scholarship available for a transfer that will likely be a point guard, unless there's somebody else out there who's just so good that we can't pass them up like we did last year with that center who we picked up in the transfer portal. All right, so let's take a look here. Recruiting classes, number 37 overall. Like to see it. So we should move up to Conference H. Is that right? Yep, promoted to Conference H. Let's look at our roster real quick. I just want to see how the players that we signed sort of fuss out here. So Prosser is still 4, and these numbers could change as we move forward, but Fall is a 2-star, 4.5-star. Dalzell is a 1-star, 4-star. Perry Bailey's 2-star, 4-star. Jabari Williams. Blackman is improved. Coffey is improved. And, yeah, we don't really have a point guard. Collins will likely be our starting point guard, just out of default. We got a lot of big men, so we're gonna have to figure out a way to rotate these guys. I mean, it's entirely possible that, you know, Perry Bailey, who is got a 85 jump shot, will end up being a 2 guard, and Joe Prosser has to run the point or something because he's got a good handle. His passing is actually better than Collins, so I guess Prosser could double as the point guard where needed. So that's probably what we'll do. So that's going to do it for this episode, guys. I'm glad I'm back. I hope you're glad that I'm back with this series. I like this playthrough. I like this game. It's a lot of fun. So yeah, let me know your thoughts. Leave me a subscribe, like, etc., etc. And we'll talk to you all again on, I guess, opening night. Thanks, and talk soon. Bye-bye.